I think going to Talking Horses Leadership Development Program is the best leadership development program I've ever been to in all of my career. It was authentic, it was relevant, and we got so much out of it as a team.
What sort of lessons did you bring away with you that you could then transpose into your work environment?
We had actually the language that we used at Talking Horses has actually become part of our language here at the zoo, and we say things like back Priska, or we just know what we're talking about in terms of the 7 principles of leadership that we learnt at Talking Horses, and it's really become part of our strategic management team language and approach to how we do things here at the zoo.
What would you say was the one lesson that has really changed the way that you lead your team?
The one lesson for me is that really you have to be committed to being a leader, and that all of us, I think, have realised that as a team we have to be committed to what the team does in terms of that leadership space for the rest of our people, and to actually model that commitment.
What about the other members of your team? Did they pick up on different lessons, or was that the sort of main learning for the rest of the team as well?
No, I think that we each had our own individual learnings. I think that's a holistic learning in terms of being committed to being the leadership team. But I think for every single person on our strategic management team, it was a different learning. Some people realised they had to work on standards. Some people realised they had to be consistent in their approach. And so for every one of us, it was actually a different thing. But that was good, because it was actually about the horses that we worked with and what they were teaching us as much as what we were learning. So that was a really good thing for us as individuals. And then as a team, we could actually put all of that together.
What about after the program? You received some emails, didn't you?
We did, and it was very lovely to receive letters from our horses to remind us about what we were trying to achieve through the leadership development program. It was much nicer to receive a letter from a horse than it was receiving a letter just from an organisation. So it was actually quite quirky, and it made you actually stop and think.
What would you say to other organisations who are thinking about doing this program?
Do it. Do it. And I've already said that to organisations, other CEOs who I'm friends with. And I've said to them, this will be the best thing you could do for your team. So do it.